Have you read Matthew 13? Back in my younger days, I got to go fishing down around Batchtown on the Mississippi River. We fished from the bank with rod and reel. When we were able to hook the fish, we had to bring it in before we knew what we had caught. Though we caught and kept one channel cat, most of what we caught were gar. We didn't keep the gar. I reflected on that experience as I read this parable about the kingdom of heaven that Jesus told in Matthew 13, beginning in verse 47. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a large net thrown into the sea. It collected every kind of fish, and when it was full, they dragged it ashore, sat down and gathered the good fish into containers, but threw out the worthless ones. So it will be at the end of the age. The angels will go out, separate the evil people from the righteous, and throw them into the blazing furnace, where there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. This story about fishing would be easy for them to understand. It was something they had seen, been a part of, or at least heard about. The story of the fishing net is still understandable in our day. Jesus uses what we understand as a vehicle to explain a truth about the kingdom of heaven that we might not understand. What is the truth? Some will be kept, but others will be thrown into the furnace. Some are keepers, those marked with the blood of Jesus. Those are the keepers. And some are not keepers. They are those who've rejected Jesus in the plan of salvation. There will be a separation. Why does it matter? It is not a new teaching. It has been around for a long time. It is a teaching that is appealing to people. And the teaching that I'm talking about is that the idea that everyone would go to heaven because God is love. It simply is not true. This parable that we just read about the net that Jesus shares is a truth and dispels the myth or false teaching of what we call universal salvation. Knowing this, we need to make sure that we are a keeper. We need to trust in Jesus or have trusted in Jesus. Hopefully the next time you're out fishing and you're about to throw one back, you'll be reminded of this parable and what it takes for you and others to be ready so that you'll be ready and you'll help others to be ready. Keep reading and encourage others to read and expect to find more gems to help us live like Jesus. Thank you.